Part 2. The Dogman Murder. 2 weeks had went by, and dead farm animals were turning up left and right. Hell, the creature was scary enough without having to worry about it bankrupting us too. Every day, Papa took me to the bus and picked me up for the next month or so. It was a Wednesday, and he wasn't at the bus stop. I was very scared to get off the bus. I hadn't told anyone at school. I mean, what was I going to say? A werewolf is running loose on my farm? At the time, we had never heard of the Dogman, so we called it a wolfman. I walked down the road very nervously. I seen my papa's truck right past my house at the first barn. He must have lost track of time. I thought to myself, it's no big deal. So I walked down to the barn to see what he had for me to do today. When I got there, all the animals were out of the barn running around in the yard and road, not where they were supposed to be. I ran in to find my papa laying on the ground. I don't want to talk about what he looked like, but this thing had killed him. I know it did. Scared, mad, sad, I ran to his truck, and I went and got my granny and parents and all the other adults. I drove his truck because I was scared this animal was still running around the farm and didn't want to be the next victim. They raced to his aid, but he was gone. He was dead. They pushed me out of the barn, which pissed me off. My grandmother sat in the truck staring off into space. She had went in to see him. I know she knew. So I went to talk to her. She looked at me. We have to go. We have to leave. We can't stay here. It's what he would have wanted. What do you mean, Granny? He knew it was coming for him, and he was just trying to protect everyone else. He told me when it happens to go far, far away from here. We've been saving, and we've got enough for everyone to go. Okay, Granny, we'll go, but first we gotta get Papa out of the barn. The police showed up, and they ended up ruling it as an unknown animal attack. I'm not sure if there was any DNA taken. No one ever said anything about it. We all knew what happened. I don't know if the other adults were sure, but they knew from what they had been told. My granny and I knew for sure. We knew whether anybody else did or not. 2 weeks later, we packed all the houses up and left the farm to rot. The state ended up taking it for unpaid taxes, but we valued never to sell it. We were scared it may happen to someone else. Before you dismiss this story, I don't tell you the location because it's very dangerous and now owned by the state. It's also very run down. Plenty of places for a dogman to hide. I don't describe what I seen in the barn because it's too much for me, even to this very day. I don't tell you my name, or my family's name, or my grandparents' name, or death date, because I'll be damned if anyone's going to make my family or my grandpa's legacy a laughingstock. A dogman killed my grandpa. My grandma and myself are 210% certain. I can't say it for the others. I wish my grandpa was here today to know he wasn't crazy and that they do exist, and that there's more than one, and to know their name, Dogman or Dogman. My grandma passed in 2010. She asked me when the time is right to tell the story to the world. I don't know, maybe the time is right, but I'm not ready for all the attention that comes with it. I'm an old man now, you see, but no matter my age, the image of that night will always be fresh. I was watching a movie the other night, and this may sound crazy, but I saw a finger and a claw that looked like what was in the window that night. Krampus. The movie Krampus when he puts his finger in the old lady's face with that claw on the end. That's exactly what it looked like. As soon as I seen that, it took me back to that day that I found my grandpa. It also took me back to that night about a month before. Unfortunately, it's something I have to take to my grave. Thanks for listening to this story. It's dedicated to my grandparents. The Dogman physically killed my grandpa. Unfortunately, the Dogman mentally killed my grandma. May they both rest in peace. Good night. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Dogman Stories YouTube channel. I want to wish all the mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. We also launched the Dogman Stories merchandise store yesterday, so you guys please check it out. The website is posted in the description below, or you can find it on Facebook. And for you listeners, we are offering free shipping up to $10 right now. Use promo code free shipping, and that's all one word. And guys, right now, please allow 3 to 4 weeks for delivery. Even though at checkout it will tell you 6 to 8 days. That's kind of to get the new store up and running, get all the merchandise in from the printing company. So bear with us while we start this. Everything should be up and running smoothly by the 1st of June. Also, for you mothers, type in Mother's Day, and that's all one word. It's under promo code, and that's $8 off any amount to cover shipping cost and a little extra. And for those of you who want to go big, use Support Dogman. That's one word, promo code, and that's for $20 off all orders of $70 or more. So guys, spread the word. Dogman is alive. On this episode, I received a very special email. It's rather sad, and there are a lot of skeptics out there. But the gentleman felt it was his time to tell his story. Remember guys, we're never here to judge. We are only here to listen and offer him our support. Here is his story.